What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns welcoming you to my review of the Be My Valentine update. Now, with all my DLC reviews for Grand Theft Auto Online, we go over the pros, we go over the cons, and I give you my verdict. And I also like to hear what you thought about the update as well, so feel free and let me know below in the comments section. Did you love Be My Valentine? Did you hate it? Did you not care one way or the other for this DLC? Be sure and chime in with your 2 cents below in the comments section. Alright, let's get to it. The pros for the Be My Valentine update. The male and female clothing items are awesome. Always nice to have new clothing options for our characters. Next pro is the brand new, well, newish Roosevelt Valor. Basically, it's the Roosevelt, but now you can customize it, even though it does cost a little bit more. Still, it's nice to have the Roosevelt Valor in the game. Now, the big pro is the fact that Rockstar listened to the community and brought back the St. Valentine's Massacre content, along with the new Valentine stuff like the original Roosevelt, the GeauxBurns, aka the Tommy gun, all the old clothing items from the original Valentine's DLC, along with the flapper bob hairstyle for female characters, as well as all the masks that came with the St. Valentine's Massacre update back in 2014. For the record, I just want to say this. Thank you, Rockstar, to actually listening to the community, because a year ago, a lot of us were expecting you to bring back the St. Valentine's Massacre, but as we all know, that did not happen, and it kind of ticked off a few of us. In fact, I made a rant video about it almost a year ago. So thank you again, Rockstar, for listening to the community and bringing back all the old Valentine's content along with the new stuff as part of the Be My Valentine's update. And the final pro regarding this new DLC comes out today with the new adversary mode, Till Death Do Us Part. It's always awesome to have new adversary modes added to the game because it adds more fun, more excitement, which is definitely a good thing, right? Okay, so let's go over the cons because I do have a few cons regarding the Be My Valentine update. Now, most of it has to do with missed opportunities. First off, let's talk about the Roosevelt Valor for a minute. The fact that it has all these customization options, but there's one that was obviously missing that a lot of people are complaining about, rightfully so, which is an armored version of the Valor, similar to armored versions of the Ballers, the Cognoscetis, and the Shafters that came out with the Executives and other Criminals updates. It would have made a lot of sense to have an armored version of the Valor, especially since this is a gangster car from back in the 1930s during the Prohibition era. Speaking of rides, I would have liked to have seen at least one more vehicle part of this update, something a little bit more sportier than the Roosevelts. I know we already have the Z-Type and the Hot Knife, which are based on vehicles from the 1920s and 30s, but it would have been awesome if we would have had something else besides the Roosevelt, besides the Z-Type and the Hot Knife, to have added to our garages. You know, like one of these vehicles I'm putting on the screen. Now, these are just four of probably countless examples of sweet, sexy rides from the 1920s, 30s era that could have been great as part of the Be My Valentine update. And hopefully somewhere down the road, Rockstar will add more sporty 1920s, 30s rides to Grand Theft Auto Online. The next con concerns weapons. Now, I am happy that the GeauxBurns is back because two of my three characters didn't have the Tommy gun, and now all three do. And a lot of people absolutely love the GeauxBurns because it's an iconic gun. And who doesn't like the Tommy, right? Anyways, I would have liked to have seen another inspired gun from the gangster Prohibition era that was just as popular as the Tommy gun. I'm, of course, talking about the BAR, the Browning 1918. That would have been another sweet weapon to have added as part of the Be My Valentine update. The BAR is a very iconic and devastating weapon from the Prohibition era, and I think it would have been awesome if we would have got another weapon to go along with the GeauxBurns. And my final con, no big deal, I would have really liked to have seen some new Valentine's masks to go with the old ones. Even if they were just different colors of the old versions, that would have been awesome as well. They could have gone like with greens, they could have gone with some purples, some various other colors to throw into the mix. That way that there's, more options there. When it comes to the Valentine's masks, I always love having more variety, even if it's as simple as various colors. Okay, so there you have it. The pros and the cons regarding the Be My Valentine update. The verdict. I think this was a awesome update. Obviously not very big, but at the same time, there's still a lot of awesome, sexy content that came with the Be My Valentine update. And kudos to Rockstar once again for including all the content from the St. Valentine's Massacre, along with the new content just in time for Valentine's in Grand Theft Auto Online.